So like I say, here's the breakdown. Okay, sometime around 1940, 1930, 1920, they release, Roosevelt or someone releases a like Black Plague or Ebola, target attack on Germany and China and basically all over the world. They pretty much go to all the fish canneries and all the meat packing plants, the main ones, and they use an eyedropper or a powder shaker, and they go drip, 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 and they hit basically every food packing plant basically in the world. Fish packing, food packing, basically every packing, and they basically put Black Plague throughout the world. Germany, Russia, China, everywhere. And they go drip, 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 pretty much, with an eyedropper. I'm told that it's an eyedropper. Okay, so then the people eat the food, the people get violently ill, the people die. A lot of people die. The only people that don't die are the people at like Auschwitz and a few of the other places where basically they like I said, this is it's actually connected or traceable back to like Roosevelt or John McCain or Richard Nixon's group or JFK or somebody like that. It's traceable back to them pretty much. It was a supposedly 4-star general, and we were wondering, was it a Chinese 4-star general? Was it what? No, it was a USAF 4-star general, basically what would become the Democrats, Republicans, well, pretty much Republicans and aristocrats, basically. So anyway, they use an eyedropper, they make everyone sick. Then they go into Germany and they get the high-tech stuff like the Starlight scope and a couple other things, and they start deconstructing it because Germany had the best of the best. Okay, and also they find the body armor suits sometime in China. Pretty much about the same time. So 1920, 1940, somewhere around there, basically, Roosevelt targeted attack, basically, they do this. Okay. So then, and basically, Black Africa does a mass attack into Germany. Basically crushes Germany, pretty much. Crushes them like an egg. We regroup to America and try to evacuate Europe as much as we can. So then, and try to evacuate to other places. Anyway, it's really bad, and anyway, so anyway, and then basically, but the SR-71 and other aircraft basically lay for 250 years or 500 years untouched, unknown, basically in Germany and France. There's 4 and 4, all built by the same people. Basically, the Mirage company, I mean, the Mirage dam, basically, titanium. Anyway, the secret of titanium almost gets lost, pretty much. And it takes like 50 or 60 years for it to recover. Like I said, the problem was basically that the United States did not have any power, didn't have anything. So Nixon, JFK needed the United States to have more power than the rest of the world. So, like I said, Roosevelt needed the Republicans and Panama or Cuba or Colombia or America to have more power or United States to have more power than anyone else. And Confederacy, all that stuff. So anyway, then they spend the next 40 or 50 years running around with these suits, which no shells can actually touch. You need to basically hit them with artillery shell, or pretty much, like I said, it's titanium. Now, we had titanium back in 1812 or whatever. From the point in time that the Mirage Dam was actually built, we had titanium. So, but nobody knows. So Germany knows, and some of the other countries know. Anyway, so these suits are really old, and basically, and they know it, and they try and keep the suits a secret, regarded as top secret national security, basically. So anyway, they've been running around ever since, basically killing, raping. They get on their little suits, and basically nobody can touch them. You'd need a 50 cal or 30 millimeter cannon to actually do any damage to them. So they tear up the planet, basically, and pretty much kill indiscriminately. They leave no witnesses, or they just basically laugh at you as you try and shoot them with anything but a 50 cal. Like I said, 50 cal point blank might crack it. Probably not. You need like a 30 caliber. I mean, a 30 millimeter, basically, a cannon. You need a cannon! The Germans would say, you need a cannon! I love Germany. Like, they would go down in a blaze of glory, you know. So, and they were really good shots. Germany was really, 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 really good shots. Like I say, Germany didn't have any of the advanced armor. You know, really. They didn't need it. They're like, we will take them down. And Germany fought basically what is the Yankee Confederacy. Anyway, whatever, you know, it becomes this nasty, huge war. But basically, USAF, it stands for United States, what's it called, Armored Force. Yeah, that's right. United States Armored Force is what it stands for. Basically, it's the body armor. Anyway, they're not they have nothing to do with flight. Like I said, they fly private planes and they try and pretend like they did fly a couple jets and bombed a couple people, but mostly they're just killers and thieves. Yeah, it stands for United States Armored Force. That's what USAF stands for. Not even American. United States Armored Force. USF. They just wear body armor, they drive tanks, and basically they're just the people killing and raping and taking out the Middle East. So, and a bunch of kids have to fight them and die. And, well, you know, I mean, hey, it's something to die for, I guess. Anyway, but if you ever go up against them, you need a 30 millimeter cannon or run away, basically. They try and say they're dying for the country. No, they're just pirates. They're just the people doing all the killing. And they're too much of a pussy. Like, they're using Chinese and German technology to basically kill indiscriminately. And, you know, they get on their little body armor. You know, John McCain, Richard Nixon. Like I say, we actually found out that John McCain or Richard Nixon was one of them because, like I say, he had a wounded soldier. Somebody went up and went like this and went, ah! You know, to him because he had been wounded. We knew he had been wounded because we saw the video, we saw the shell. So we went up to him and went like that and went, ah! You know, because like he had a wound. And so it's you! So we knew who it was. You know, so because we knew he had wounded one in the body armors. So that was a connection. So we got him. You know, and we got one of them anyway. That's how we found out who it was. So anyway, and then we started getting them. Anyway, and you can go and get them if you want to. Anyway, now they do the pay-per-view shit, and they're basically just bullshit. They're washed up military force, almost. But, yeah. So if you see the body armor and the suits, that's who it is, and that's what you're going up against. Everybody thought they was just motorcycle helmets. It's like, no. It's Kevlar, titanium, and a ceramic shield. And then more Kevlar, and then another titanium plate sandwiched. Very tough nut to crack, as they say. And United States Armored Force, which is basically Nixon. So anyway, yeah, well, you know, it was more fun torturing them. Now then, are we ready to talk? Like I said. Oh, memories. Memories of taking my vengeance. After a while, they saw it my way, you could say. So, anyway.